right, Mike DeMurgis along with John Stenko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center as the Iona women's basketball team hosts the Pacific Tigers. And now, John, let's look at the starting lineups. What do you say? First off, Madison Parrish.
Not a rebounding threat for the Tigers at all by any means. Only one rebound in the past 2 games, and she struggles from the free throw line. Only 5'11" this year.
Sam Pettinger, also a guard.
She set a career high with 14 points in the win over UC Davis, and she leads the team in steals thus far with 4.
Out of Fresno State, transfer Kiki Moore.
An incredibly talented transfer, and she got a stat stuffer game against UC Davis. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. She can do everything.
A name like Kiki, she's got to be good.
That's right.
Arizona transfer Erin Butler at forward.
A huge threat from deep. She's knocked down 9 of her first 14 three-point attempts this season.
And another great name, the center, Kendall Kenyon. You spoke poetically about her earlier.
A little bit of a tongue twister, if you will, but she grabbed 24 rebounds against Cal State Stellantis. That's a career high for her. That was the first game for Pacific.
Now look at Iona, Haley D'Angelo at guard.
She averages 5 assists per game.
And Alicia Powell also at guard.
She played all 40 minutes against St. John's and had 12 points, which was second highest for the Gales.
D'Amica Martinez struggled against St. John's the other day.
She did, but she's knocked down 8 of her first 16 three-point attempts this season. They're going to need her to hit today from deep.
And your pre-show interview, Joy Adams. She wants to blow them out of the doors, right?
That's right. She has 14 offensive rebounds this season. That's roughly 5 per game average, and she's attempted 5 three-point attempts against St. John's.
And at center, of course, Sabrina Gerador.
She's struggling a little bit of late. 4 of 22 from the field over her past 2 games, but she does lead the MAC in blocks with 9.
And Coach Gotze wants to certainly build her confidence a little bit. She wants to continue to run the ball and mix things up with D'Amica. She was saying, and she said the key here is not to panic. But in reality, though, a loss here tonight drops them to 1-3, and they really gonna have to dig themselves out of trouble.
And the game Sunday against Navy is no cupcake at all. Navy is a very, very well-coached team, and all these players know that, and the coaches know that as well. The one game I am looking forward that they know that they should win, that is really a cupcake game for them, is against Wagner next Wednesday at home. But they can't look that far now. They have to focus on tonight.
Also, if they lose tonight, also that drive down to Annapolis, that could be a long drive. A mental drain on the team, and certainly something they got to play well tonight. That's the bottom line. It was a horrible game against St. John's the other day. You can't hit 2 of 17 from 3-point range.
Yeah.
They got to look to improve on that, and certainly this is an early crisis for Coach Gotze early on here for the Gales.
Also, they're going to need to force turnovers. They only forced 4 turnovers against St. John's and didn't convert really any points off those turnovers whatsoever. And with all the offensive rebounds they had against St. John's, they only had 6 second chance points. And those all came in the first 10 minutes of the first half. They have to convert on second chance opportunities.
And they got their hands full. I mean, they could just put up points. 95 points against Cal State, 86 against UC Davis.
It's going to be a tough test for the Gales as Pacific is out on the court now in bright orange, vibrant jerseys with a nice little tiger stripe down the side.
Kind of like Syracuse there out there.
Yeah, a little bit of the Syracuse orange.
Yeah.
Iona's in their classic home white jerseys with a little bit maroon and gold sliding down the side.
Pacific Tigers 27-8 last year under head coach Lynn Roberts in her 8th season.
The tip is set between Joy Adams and Kenyon. And the tip is won by the Gales. The first tip the Gales have won this year. That's a good omen.
Kind of surprised Joy Adams was taking the tip there.
Joy Adams has the ball trapped in the corner, and the pass to D'Amica Martinez goes off her hands. It's an early turnover for the Gales. As Kiki Moore brings up the court, Haley D'Angelo picks her up, kicks it out to Butler, gets it to Kenyon on the wing. She gets it. And now the layup in the lane, no good. Adams with the rebound. She's pushing the pace. D'Amica is on the wing. She's looking for the ball. Joy Adams going to take it all the way herself. Almost dribbles it off her foot, and she needs to get it to Alicia Powell, and she resets the offense.
She was able to recover there. She almost lost it out of bounds.
And in resetting the offense, a foul is called on Pacific. Madison Parrish.
So D'Amica will inbound here.
Joy Adams. Looks like she'll be guarded by Butler as D'Amica is taking it to the lane, and the first bucket for D'Amica is good.
There you go. Get things started right. Let's get the party started right.
And it's an and one play as a foul is going to be called as well on the Tigers, and that's going on Madison Parrish, her second already.
Set it off, set it off. That's the way to do it. Get her in the game. Forget about last game. That's done and over with. That's what great athletes have to do. She got it there.
And the long court pass is good
There you
to
go.
Kendall Kenyon. The fast-paced tempo of the Tigers strikes early.
Like Dan Marino to Mark Duper back in 1985. That was quick.
Not even a minute in, you got a football reference. Nice job.
There you go.
Haley D'Angelo has the ball on the wing, being guarded by Moore. Gets it to D'Amica. Makes Parrish back off, and she knocks down the jumper.
That's how you answer that. Take away that quick strike right away, put the basket right in.
Ball almost thrown away by Butler. But Parrish recovers it, gets the ball back to Butler. Now Kenyon has it in the far wing.
They like to feed it around there.
Parrish has it now on the wing, looking to drive. Sabrina Gerda with the help defense. She altered the shot. It was a bad shot off the backboard. Joy got the rebound once again, pushing the tempo. Gets it to Haley D'Angelo. She drives baseline. Nowhere to go. She has to kick it out to Joy. Joy, the jumper from the outside. Off back rim. No good. Rebounded by Kenyon.
She did not have enough mustard under that one.
Kenyon gets it to Moore. She crosses over D'Angelo, and she'll draw the foul.
Well, they have enough tempo offense, certainly living up to that early on with that early strike.
And the foul goes on D'Amica Martinez, who's looking to help out D'Angelo, but she'll draw her first. And correction on the last Tigers foul, it went on Sam Pettinger, not on Parrish. So one foul piece for them, as Moore is on the free throw line. Moore knocks down her first.
Coach Gotzi talked about defense has to find their gaps and get the right matchups. And sprint back, and certainly Pacific's going to make them have to sprint back as you see the way they're just moving up and down the court quickly.
I got a feeling it's going to be a high-scoring game as Moore knocks down her second free throw. The Tigers putting on a press. Haley D'Angelo bringing the ball up slowly, breaking the press. D'Angelo calling for a pick, doesn't get one. Spins around on Moore. She drives baseline. The beautiful pass to Sabrina. Can she convert? The hook shot is no good. In and out. Rebounded by Moore, but stolen away by D'Angelo. Gets it to Joy, gets it to D'Amica, and they reset the offense with Powell up top. She calls motion as their new shot clock. Powell with the jumper just in front of the three-point line is good.
All right, pal. There you go. Quick pass knocked out by Joy Adams there.
Like a defensive back.
There you go. Darrell Rivas.
Checking in for the game for Pacific. Margie Hurd checking in for the first time for Pacific.
Boy, this Pacific team likes to throw it around.
Replacing Aaron Butler. But this Pacific team reminds me of Iona's men's team. They're not afraid of the long cross-court passes.
Speaking of which, Sean Armand will join us at halftime. Got to explain that 14-point halftime lead the Gales had. And, of course, wound up losing.
Gales get the ball for turnover. Moore threw it out of bounds. A miscommunication with Pettinger. Now D'Angelo brings the ball up the court. Gales leading 7-4, roughly 2.5 minutes in. For here from the Hines Athletic Center. D'Angelo almost falls over, crossing it over, but gets it down low to Joy Adams, who's posting up. And on the spin move, she'll draw the foul on Hurd.
The second foul, number 40, Marjorie Hurd. First on Hurd, third.
Hurd saying, who, me? Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
The ref did not hear her. Powell's jumper from the baseline is good.
Gets a little help from the rim. Give an assist to the rim there.
And the long court pass again from Moore to Kenyon, no good, but a foul is going to be called.
What is this, Machado to Glover here?
Yeah, it's like the old glory days.
Yeah.
First personal, second team foul.
The foul's going to go on Haley D'Angelo. 2 team fouls for Iona, 3 for Pacific. The Gales leading 9-4. Just about 3 minutes into the contest here. The first free throw by Kenyon is good. We're seeing this Tigers team push the tempo even on a made basket. They're not afraid to run up and down the court. The Gales are really in for a true test on their transition defense as Kenyon's second free throw is knocked in as well.
Hope the Gales are in shape. They're going to be going up and down the court quickly. And they're putting the press on. Look at this. 4 in the up court.
Powell breaks the press on her own.
Using her arms and her legs to get away from there. Look like Barry Sanders a little bit.
D'Amica drives baseline on Moore. The pull-up jumper is good.
Oh, that was pretty. There wasn't much of an arc on that. Just kind of a line right in. Hit the back.
The quick release is good, but the three-point attempt for the Tigers is no good.
That's their game. They want to shoot outside.
Parrish missed an open three on the fast break, and a ball sailed out of bounds, so it'll go to Iona. Iona leading 11-6 here in the early on. A high-scoring game thus far. Up-pace tempo. Joy Adams has the ball at the midcourt. She's looking to drive. No, she pulls up for a jumper, and it's good.
There you go. Joy Adams.
The bucket seeming big for the Gales right now.
It's a run-and-shoot game, a run-and-shoot offense on both teams right now.
Parrish has it, gets the ball to Moore on the wing. She drives on D'Amica. The shot blocked by Sabrina Gerador.
Couldn't catch it on the second tip, though, out of bounds. Pacific ball. Joy Adams with 7 points. Sorry, D'Amica Martinez.
Pettinger to throw it in, gets it to Moore up top. She's being guarded by D'Amica Martinez. Back out to Butler on the wing. Gets it to Pettinger. She gives it down low to Kenyon. She's driving on Sabrina. Shot thrown away by Sabrina Gerador.
Gerador, nothing but fish there.
The no-look pass by D'Amica Martinez on the fast break is good.
And a foul.
Another and one opportunity for the Gales. And a beautiful look from D'Amica Martinez.
Second on Parrish. Fourth.
As we see the replay here, as we're going to see Sabrina Gerador just basically toss this shot away by Kenyon.
King Kong fish there.
Joy Adams with the free throw, looking to complete the and one opportunity. Off back rim, no good. And on the rebound, Alicia Powell is going to be called for a reach-in.
Good effort there by Powell, going against the much larger Marjorie Hurd.
A lot of fouls here, though. Not even 4 minutes in. We already have 7 total fouls.
Yeah, refs are calling it.
The refs today are John Ritterin, Duane Mack, and Randall Amy. Down low. Hurd with the nice post move on Joy Adams gets the bucket. 15-8, the Gales lead. Next whistle will be immediate timeout. Powell has the ball, gets it to Joy Adams. She wanted to take the three-pointer. She doesn't. Gets the ball back to Alicia, and they slow it down. Alicia driving the lane. Gets it to Sabrina, the short jumper. Off back rim, no good. Rebounded by Kenyon. Gets it to Moore. She's looking for the long pass, but the Gales cut her off. Butler has it. She drives baseline, gets it to the other corner. And a nice catch there by Pettinger.
Straddling the line.
And Pettinger's runner is no good. Rebounded by Alicia Powell.
Powell using her arms to get away.
D'Amica, the open three.
Oh, baby.
She is on fire.
Nothing but net. 10 points for D'Amica early on.
And the early shot thrown away by Sabrina Gerador once again. Sabrina with a stare down after the throwaway. She blocked more shot. The kick out to Haley D'Angelo for 3.
Yes!
The crowd going nuts as the Gales cannot be stopped offensively. 21-8. The Gales lead this one early.
Gerador with the intimidation underneath the basket.
This will be an official timeout. The Gales will head to the first media with a 13-point edge. John Sanko, Mike DeMurtis, more after this short commercial break here on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Mike DeMurgis and John Stenko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center. And don't adjust your television sets, folks. Iona leads Pacific 21-8, John, with 15:06 left in the first.
They only scored 48 points and lost to St. John's. They're almost already halfway there, and we're just over 5 minutes here in the contest. Kenyon from deep, offside rim, no good. Rebounded by D'Amica Martinez. Quick shot out of the timeout for the Tigers. Now the long cross-court pass by D'Amica Martinez, stolen away by Kenyon.
Ill-advised by D'Amica there.
Moore driving on Sabrina Gerador. Moore
Gets a tip in.
nice little finger roll there to get underneath the Sabrina block attempt. Haley D'Angelo calling up a play fist. Gets it to Alicia Powell on the wing. She's being guarded by Haley Eccles, who entered the game for the first time off the timeout. D'Amica for three.
Yes.
Sam Penninger looked to the Pacific bench and said, what can I do to defend that?
It's nothing but net. It's nothing but net, and there's nothing you can do. Not even a smell of the rim there, John.
Haley Eccles gets the ball back to Moore at the top of the key. 24-10.
They looked a little confused on offense. They had two players in the same spot.
Kenny now has it on the wing. Posting up down low is Hurd. She's posting up on Joy. And a travel is called.
Gerador coming over there to help out on defense.
Number 20, Unique.
Entering the game for Pacific, Unique Coleman replacing Sam Penninger.
Number 12, Aaron Butler.
Aaron Butler re-entering the game, and entering the game for the first time will be Shanice Butler.
Well, this has been a pleasant surprise early on for the Gales with a 14-point lead, 13:36 left in the first.
You know, the offensive struggles that the St. John's Red Storm cause seem to have dissipated here.
Sometimes there's nothing like home cooking to get things straightened out.
The Tigers open up in a press once again.
Four players on the press in the front half of the court.
Ball poked away by Moore, but it will stay in Iona possession. Haley D'Angelo throw it in. The starters are still on the floor for Iona.
The Pacific forces the situation.
Alicia Powell gets it to the corner for Haley D'Angelo for three. Off back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Joy Adams. She's looking to go up again, but a travel is called.
Trying to force that basket in there, using her elbows to get some space.
In the scouting report, the Gales said they needed to own the offensive glass, and now they need to convert those offensive rebounds into points. Butler has it at the top of the key. The pullback three is good.
Oof,
in the face of Joy Adams.
Number 12, Aaron Butler.
D'Angelo has it, being guarded by Moore still. It's been a matchup we've seen all game long thus far. Moore is built well for a guard, so it's going to be a test for Haley D'Angelo, as hedging out was Butler.
Oh, she was a lot of physical play on that.
Joy Adams' three-point attempt is off front rim, no good, and Moore gathers up the rebound. He gets it up to Eccles. Eccles back to Moore. Moore driving on Alicia Powell. Beautiful dish by Moore.
Got to travel there, John.
Shanice Butler wasted an easy layup with a ill-advised travel.
Replacing Kiki Moore.
Is there ever an advised travel?
I guess not, no. Unless you're in the NBA.
Traveling, palming.
Christina Johnson enters the game replacing Kiki Moore. Joy Adams coming around on a curl, but she's guarded well by Butler. Instead, the ball goes to D'Amica Martinez. She's being guarded by Unique Coleman. She takes it to the lane, and it's good.
D'Amica will not be denied tonight. He's got the hot hand. Getting things started. 13 points for D'Amica. 5 of 5. What's that? 5 of 5 from the field.
5 of 5 from the field.
It's the Bo Derek perfect.
And the free throw is good. The Gales lead 27-13. Just about 12 minutes to go here in the first half as Johnson brings the ball up the court. Guarded by Alicia Powell. Johnson much smaller than Kiki Moore at the point guard position. Now Coleman drives the lane over the block of Sabrina Gerador. Nice bucket there.
Board and basket.
Next whistle will be immediate timeout. D'Amica Martinez handling the ball. Sabrina Gerador looking to set a pick. D'Amica loses control of the ball. Now Joy Adams takes the jumper.
Ooh,
No good. Rebounded by Butler.
back of the rim and out.
She gets it to Johnson. Johnson drives on Haley D'Angelo. It will not be a shooting foul, but a foul will be called on Haley D'Angelo.
Iona foul by Haley D'Angelo. Her second. 14th foul, official timeout.
It's official timeout as we'll head to the next media break. The Gales leading 27-15. Stay tuned for more action here on icgales.com.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day, starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue, right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
Mike Demergis along with John Stenko at the Heinz Athletic Center here in New Rochelle, New York. And the Iona Gales lead Pacific 27-15. 11:32 left in the first, and certainly a surprise up-tempo game. And Coach Gotzi's crew is getting it done early on.
They really are. Iona is shooting 77. You heard me right. 77% from the field.
Boy, and D'Amica Martinez, 16 points and perfect from the field. See if they can keep it up. Team's got to survive the ebbs and flows, and Iona's got the flow going. We'll see if they have any ebbs in there.
Aaliyah Robinson checked into the game for Iona. She replaced Haley D'Angelo. Inbound pass goes to Johnson for the Tigers. They're looking to get on the offensive side as they're only shooting roughly 25%. And a finger roll attempt by Coleman.
They called Gerador there?
I think they're going to call a foul on Gerador.
I could tell by the way she looked. She didn't look happy.
She did not look happy.
No. Gerador with a solid game early on here on defense. Showing her dominance underneath the board.
Unique Coleman's first three throws off back rim. 3 blocks for Sabrina Gerador here in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Coach Gotzi's advice, don't panic. There she goes. Got the rebound, Gerador there.
Coleman misses the second free throw and gets the ball to Joy Adams. She'll bring the ball up the floor, give it to D'Amica, and D'Amica will be at the 1. This is something completely new for Iona this year on offense. D'Amica handling the ball at the point guard position.
Coach Gotzi said she wanted to mix things up.
But before the offense could get moving, a 3-second call is called against Joy Adams.
Okay, you got a 12-point lead here, John. You can't make dumb mistakes. It's one thing to shoot and miss, but another to get a turnover like that.
Only one starter on the floor right now for Pacific. And Haley Eccles drives the baseline, and she'll head to the line for an and-one opportunity.
She would not be denied there. She looked like Michael Jordan cutting through there.
A really quick first step.
Wearing MJ's number 23.
It is. The foul is on Aaliyah Robinson. 16 fouls for Iona. 5 for Pacific.
12-point lead goes to a 9-point lead.
27-18 the score, excuse me. Aaliyah Robinson brings the ball up, breaking the press.
Got to watch her back there.
She heard you. She got the ball to Sabrina and then gets it back out to Alicia. Alicia now drives, and the open jumper is good.
I thought she got fouled at the end there. Nice
looks
play
like
by Powell.
Yeah, it looks like she got hit on her wrist, but she's not complaining as she made the bucket. Lead back up to double digits. Now Johnson drives, sees Sabrina, and then quickly backs out. Gets it to Butler on the far side for 3. No good.
Powell making her presence known on defense, too.
And the ball will go Iona's way. D'Amica to inbound with Aaliyah and Alicia in the backcourt.
Maybe some bumps and bruises on these girls after this game.
The long court pass to Joy Adams is converted, and she'll draw the foul. Shanice Butler with the foul. Both teams now one foul away from the 1-and-1.
Number 10,
Coach Gotzi's got to be happy early on here. Strong performance coming out. No St. John's hangover. I was worried about that early on.
Kendall Kenyon re-enters the game, replacing Shanice Butler. Now Alicia Powell drives baseline, gets it to Sabrina. She had the open jumper. She didn't take it. She drives instead on Kenyon. Kenyon blocks the shot. She gets her own rebound.
Jaredor struggling on offense. Can't get the jumper, can't get in underneath.
She shot 1 of 13 against the Red Storm. Down low to Kenyon. Nice pass from Johnson. The bucket drops.
They're going to have to get Jaredor righted on offense if they're going to win this game.
Haley Eccles attempted a flop to try and draw a charge call on Alicia Powell, but good no call by the referee there. This is not the Oscars.
Maybe she's an acting major. Theater.
Alicia Powell now driving, almost gets it thrown away by Coleman. Said a kick out to Aaliyah Robinson, trips over her own feet, but regains control of the ball. Sabrina Jaredor setting the pick. Kenyon hedging out, gets to Alicia Powell in the far corner. She takes the three-pointer well short, rebounded by Haley Eccles. Eccles gets it to
Robinson
Johnson.
almost got the interception there.
Now to Coleman down low. The pass intercepted or tipped away by Sabrina Jaredor. Then the loose ball's picked up by Joy Adams. And Iona gets possession back. 29-20 the score still. Alicia Powell has it on the far wing. Kenyon hedging out a lot on Alicia Powell. And Alicia Powell, the jumper.
Yes. Rim and net.
The home court advantage, and Alicia Powell liking it thus far. The off-bounds floater taken by Johnson is no good, but she gets her own rebound, and the foul is going to be called on Iona.
And she went down hard, too. Some elbows and knees hit the court that time.
And you heard the thud all the way from over here.
Well, there is something to home court. I mean, when you talk to basketball players, they talk about the depth perception. So if you're not used to playing in a certain place, the depth perception is all from the net to the wall. So there is something to that, besides the crowd, especially on large arenas where the crowd is immense.
You may talk about that with Sean Armand during a halftime interview.
I might. It's a good question.
Christina Johnson knocks in the front end of the 1-and-1. Entering the game for Pacific during that timeout was Sam Pettinger. And entering the game for Iona was Spencer Gray.
8:44 left. Gales lead by 9, 31-22.
Spencer Gray is a freshman. She's seen the most playing time out of any newcomer here at Iona. Almost loses the ball. Only 2 seconds to get it up the court, but a smart timeout called by the freshman.
Boy, that's heads up there. Can't teach that stuff. Or you can. At least they're listening.
There's a new rule for women's basketball. You have to get the ball out of the backcourt in 10 seconds like the men now. I think it's a good new rule implemented. It's definitely going to speed the game up.
Coach Gotzi talking about a little game plan there.
Now with 22 seconds on the shot clock, that means that the Gales only have 2 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line.
She's looking at Aaliyah Robinson, too, so I'd look to see Aaliyah's participation in this play.
You got like a wide receiver type with Joy Adams. Do you just throw the ball up to her and see if you can catch the ball?
Might be a good move there. You like the Beatles, John?
I do love the Beatles. I was raised on the Beatles. You credit my parents that.
Outstanding. One of my favorites, Twist and Shout.
Made famous by Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Also, Rodney Dangerfield's back to school.
That's right.
Bring us a beer every 5 minutes so someone passes out. Then bring us one every 2 minutes.
The Gales bring it up the court. Spencer Gray gets it across the half-court line. Alicia Powell looking to check in at the next whistle. Aaliyah Robinson has the ball on the wing. Gets the ball to Spencer Gray. She had the open three. She doesn't take it, but she's being guarded by Haley Eccles. Kenyon hedging out really far, leaving Sabrina open for those short jumpers. Now only 1 second on the shot clock. Tamika's got to put it up. She does. Deflected.
Nothing but air. I think defense got a little part of that ball.
For the Gales, Alicia
And it looked like a shot clock violation, but the horn didn't go off when it reached 0.
Yeah, Pacific's a bunch of hedgers on defense.
Yeah, Kenyon is really hedging out far on those pick and roll on the ball screens that Iona's trying to do, and it's leaving Sabrina open for short jumpers. Now Sabrina has to have the confidence to knock down those shots when she gets those passes.
Coach Gotzi said Pacific's a very aggressive defense, and they'll match up full court, and they've been doing that early on. Scouting report right on the money for the Gales.
An official timeout here as the referees are looking into the situation regarding the horn and the shot clock.
So let's talk about the Gales that come next. They're heading down to Annapolis. Going to leave tomorrow afternoon.
Yep, we're leaving tomorrow around 12:30. We'll get in Annapolis by 5. Me personally, I'm really excited just to see the campus of Navy, and I've heard it's absolutely gorgeous.
Well, the only thing I know about that is from A Few Good Men with Tom Cruise, one of the great movies.
I think it's
You
gonna be.
need me on that wall. You want me on that wall.
It's going to be mandatory for me to yell, "You can't handle the truth," at some point during that broadcast.
And Tom Cruise, of course, wearing a Red Sox hat when they were playing softball in that game.
And play resumed here at the Heinz Athletic Center. Butler has it now. She drives on Sabrina Jared. No, she pulls up for a jumper. Spencer Gray has the ball now, loses it on the rebound. Rolling on the ground is Sam Pettinger. And is a jump ball going to be called?
held ball. Pacific possession.
It's a held ball and Pacific possession. But that'll lead to immediate timeout. The Gales with a 31-22 advantage over the Pacific Tigers. Stay tuned for more action here on ICGales.com.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Mike DeMurgis along with John Stenko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center in New Rochelle, New York, where the Iona Gales lead the Pacific Tigers 31-22. Scoring for Iona, D'Amica Martinez with 15 points, Alicia Powell with 8, Joy Adams with 4, Haley DeLangelo with 3. Certainly a upsurge of offense for the Lady Gales today.
And for the Tigers, leading the charge is Kendall Kenyon. The tall, lanky blonde, the typical California girl, with 6 points for the Tigers as Pacific inbounds the ball, and the first half resumes play. And a nice fadeaway jumper by Christina Johnson over the outstretched hands of Sabrina Gerador. That was a tough shot.
Was he Reggie Miller there? How about that?
Alicia Powell gets the ball to Joy Adams on the wing, and Iona slows it down, scores 31-24. Now Alicia Powell drives baseline, and she'll draw the foul.
So 7:26 left in the first. If you're Coach Gotzi, do you stay conservative here, or you continue your aggressive play?
After the play, again, after the way the team played against St. John's, you got to go full power all throughout this game. I don't think there's any question.
Got to go to the ball. That's all there is to it. A team like this, it's like if you're playing Tom Brady and the Patriots. You can't be conservative against them because you know they can score at any time.
Alicia Powell knocks down the first of a 1-to-1 opportunity. She's shooting 75% from the line this season. Gales lead by 8. And Alicia Powell with 9 points already today.
Making her presence felt on offense and defense.
And she's in double digits for the second straight game.
Bringing her A game. Coach Gotzi's got to be happy about that.
She played all 40 minutes against St. John's as well, so she is seeing increased playing time and increased results as Johnson once again driving for Pacific. She kicks it out to Eccles for 3. No good off back rim. Rebounded by Joy Adams.
She had a wide open look there.
Adams gets it to Alicia Powell. We haven't heard D'Amica Martinez's name in quite a bit. As Alicia Powell drives baseline, looking for someone to get it to, she kicks out to Spencer Gray, still in the game.
D'Amica looked a little confused on why she didn't get the ball there. Now she has it.
With 6 seconds on the shot clock, D'Amica gets it, and
travel. Oof. Not a good offensive series there, John.
No.
Not by any stretch of the imagination.
And as soon as we say that, Haley D'Angelo's going to re-enter the game, replacing Spencer Gray. And Coach Gotze has some words for Gray.
I like to be a fly on the wall over there. See what's going on, what the coach is trying to tell her young player.
Aaron Butler standing right in front of us, looking to inbound the ball. Kiki Moore waiting for it.
Kiki Moore wearing the number 24, made famous by Willie Mays.
Kiki Moore reminds me of Coco Crisp. That's the only thing I'm thinking of right now.
There was a Greek girl I met in Georgia. Her name was Kiki.
That's a story for a different day.
She's very attractive.
And with that, Kiki Moore commits to travel, and be Iona ball.
Clearly distracted by my comments.
Haley D'Angelo has the ball, bringing it up the court, being guarded by Moore. Haley Eccles seeing a lot of time off the bench for Pacific. She's matched up on Alicia Powell. Sabrina Terador has the ball on the wing to hand off to D'Amica Martinez. D'Amica Martinez splits the double team opportunity to kick out to Haley D'Angelo for 3.
Nothing but net there by Haley. And look at this quick pass.
Wow. Talk about an answer. Not even 4 seconds off the shot clock before Pacific answered with an easy layup on the fast break. Sabrina Terador posting up down low on Kenyon. She gets the ball, looking for the hook shot. Nice little spin move there. She faked me out. She went for the left-handed layup, and she lays it in.
A great way to answer Kenyon's basket.
But yet another fast break layup.
I look down for 1 second, and I see the ball going through the net. Wow. I'm telling you, Dan Marino to Mark Duper, Mark Clayton. Lightning quick.
Lightning quick. That's twice in a row. Aaron Butler, the long Hail Mary pass.
Now even Sean Armand on the side is scratching his head like, that's pretty sweet play.
I just saw the replay of D'Amica with a beautiful look to Haley D'Angelo in the corner, who knocked it down nothing but net. The Gales lead by 10, 38-28, 5:49 remaining here in the first half.
Look, they're doing a good job here maintaining this lead, and Pacific shows how dangerous they really are and how quickly they can score and just throw the ball clear across the court. What I find interesting early on here, we see Gerador coming way out from underneath the basket, laying out those picks, so I don't know how much confidence Coach Gotze has in her to make the basket.
Sabrina Gerador was obviously frustrated with her play against St. John's, but we know she's a senior. She knows how important she is to this team, and I think that's going to be motivation for her to improve moving forward.
Well, the good part, she's playing defense, sort of like in baseball. If you're struggling offensively, you don't let it affect your defense.
That's a very good point. As Iona is still shooting 63% from the field, Haley D'Angelo being guarded heavily by Kiki Moore. Can't find anyone to pass to. Moore denying all the passing lanes. Now she gets the ball to D'Amica. She's rolling around, and the jumper is off front rim, no good, but rebounded by Joy Adams. Then runs into D'Amica, and the ball goes to D'Amica. That was an unorthodox way to pass the ball.
A little bit. Yeah, now D'Amica's hit a little bit of a cool spell after hitting her first 5.
God forbid she's 6 for 8 from the field.
Yeah, well, yeah, her game will be totally off.
Alicia Powell gets the ball back to D'Amica Martinez. She's on the wing, being guarded heavily by Sam Pettinger. She tries to split the double team, but Kendall Kenyon with the steal. She gets it to Pettinger. Alicia Powell rushes back. And the fast break layup by Coleman is no good, but Kenyon gets the offensive rebound, and she lays it in.
Yeah, D'Amica tried to go between the legs on that ball pass, and nothing.
38-30 to score. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. John Sanko here courtside with Michael Demurtis in a high-scoring women's basketball game. Alicia Powell driving. That ball is knocked away by Haley Eccles, but a foul is going to be called, and Powell heads to the free throw line.
Eccles goes down hard, almost went out in the parking lot there.
The doors are open here at the Heinz Center. They're giving a nice little chill breeze rushing through the gymnasium.
See how that affects the free throws. Powell coming through. Defense, offense. Free throw line.
Back in the game for Pacific.
Powell with 11 points already, same as her number. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line today.
4 for 4, John.
And that ties her season high, which she had last game against St. John's. 12 points.
Gales with a 10-point lead now with 4:30 left. Most impressive first half. Coach Gotze has her troops ready to play.
Kiki Moore being guarded by Jory Adams. Gets to Kendall Kenyon. She drives. The quick first step, the long strides give her the easy finger roll.
It looks like she grew about 6 inches on that. She just like stretched out and like an eagle soaring through the air.
She's like a gazelle with those long
like
strides.
Like a phoenix rising from the dirt.
Cassie Ranger looks to check into the game for the first time for Iona. And Kenyon hedging out really far once again. Sabrina's wide open on the far wing if Tamika could see her. But Tamika does her own thing and she draws the foul.
And Jared, like we said, way away from the glass trying to set up that pick.
Personal foul.
Got to get her the ball underneath a little bit, I think. Get her back in this game offensively.
Tamika looks to be a little shaken up, but it's going to be immediate timeout here. The Gales leading 40-32. We'll be back here with more in the final 4 minutes of the first half. Jonathan Stanko alongside Michael DeMurders here on IonaInsider.com.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers half-priced as well along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
John Stanko alongside with Michael DeMurders here, courtside from the Hines Athletic Center, where we're seeing the Gales hold an 8-point edge over the Pacific Tigers from California. 40-32 is the score, and the highest scorer today is Tamika Martinez with 16 points, 6 of 8 from the field, and Alicia Powell tying a season high with 12 points. She's 4 of 5 from the field.
Coach Gotze's got to be happy about what she sees so far. Iona coming out with a lot of energy and certainly putting up the points on offense and forgetting about the St. John's game.
Tamika misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Don't see that too often. Her missing free throw. She shot nearly 90% from the free throw line last year. As down low, we have Majori Hurd, who checked into the game after the timeout and she'll head to the free throw line.
Her second, team's 8.
Looked like he was struggling on there. Looked like she was going to lose the ball.
Marjorie Hurd shooting.
I think that's what led to the foul, really, was her poor ball handling.
Tamika Martinez draws her second foul. Coach Billy Gotze left Tamika in with 2 fouls late in the first half against St. John's, and Tamika picked up her third. Martinez cannot do that now. They need her for the rest of this game.
And they can't afford to take her out of this game. Not in the game against this kind of team.
40-34 the score now. Iona's going small with Cassie Ranger and Joy Adams playing down low. Sabrina Gerador on the bench for the first time today.
And they're struggling on offense, Gerador. They got to get some help, a little bit of help.
Cassie Ranger struggling on offense as well. Only made 2 3-pointers on over 10 attempts this season. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Haley D'Angelo drives past Moore.
Tripping there.
Looks like Moore kind of hedged out her hip or foot and altered D'Angelo's drive attempt.
The personal
She
foul.
almost did a headfirst dive right into the hallway.
10th team foul, double bonus.
Double bonus time for the Gales.
2.
First free throw is good. 41-34 the score now. Coach Gotze pulled Alicia Powell to the side to give a little bit of guidance. 3:18 remaining in the first half. D'Angelo's second attempt is nothing but net.
There you go. 2 big points there. Baby steps.
On the near wing, Eccles has it. She gets it to Moore down low. Head fake. Now Kenyon drives on Joy Adams, and Kenyon.
Boy, she is quick. You know, she's tall. She looks a little lanky, but she can move.
I don't think Iona expected her to be that quick with her first step.
Boy, she is quick. She knows how to move to the basket.
Speaking of quick, Alicia Powell with the quick answer gives the Gales back an 8-point lead, 44-26.
Alicia Powell, big baskets, keeping the Gales ahead.
Down low, Hurd posting up on Powell. Powell tried drawing a charge, but no foul was called. And Kenyon was going for the offensive rebound.
She's all over the place. She's a player.
And the foul is going to be called on Tamika Martinez. That's her 3rd personal foul.
Yeah, boy. Let's see what Coach Gotze does here.
It's the 2nd straight game Tamika's picked up 3 fouls in the first half.
She's coming off the court.
Aaliyah Robinson enters the game for her. You will not see Tamika for the rest of this half.
1-1.
One less thing for Pacific to think about on defense now.
Kenyon with 16 points already for Pacific as she knocks down the first free throw.
She's most impressive, John, what I've seen. The way she moves and drives to the net, she has that extra burst of energy and that extra jump.
She now leads all scorers with 18 points. Martinez on the bench for Iona. D'Angelo's now handling the wing. She's on the floor with Joy Adams, Alicia Powell, Cassidy Ranger, and Aaliyah Robinson. Joy Adams now being guarded by Hurd. Looks for the handoff to Alicia Powell. She's being guarded by Eccles. Powell gets it down low on the give and go to Adams. Adams' first shot is blocked by Hurd. Hurd gets the loose ball. She gets it to Kiki Moore. Gales only lead by 6. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Moore driving on Aaliyah Robinson, and Robinson's going to be called for the foul.
Not a good offensive and defensive series here for the Gales.
Personal foul, Aaliyah Robinson.
The momentum Iona had in the first 5 or 6 minutes of this game has really dissipated.
It's dwindling away here. They gotta sustain this and make sure they leave here in the first half with the lead.
Moore's first free throw is good.
Didn't hit everything but the kitchen sink, but it got in there.
In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood of the kitchen sink.
The kitchen counter, I guess we could say. As Moore's second free throw, offside rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Hurd.
You gotta be kidding me there.
Marjorie Hurd.
Herding her way to the top. Turns into a 3-point play for Pacific.
44-41 the score. Iona leads Pacific here. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. Tamika Martinez on the bench with 3 personal fouls. The quick pull-up jumper by Alicia Powell, no good. She gets her own offensive rebound. Aaliyah Robinson for 3, an air ball rebounded by Hurd. Kiki Moore has it. The long cross-court pass to Kenyon. Her long arms gathers it, and then Eccles with the pull-up jumper from the baseline. It's good.
And she just stole that ball away from Aaliyah Robinson there. I mean, it looked like Robinson had that in her hands, and Kenyon just jumped up and got it. She is some athlete, let me tell you.
Powell now has it. They kick out. Cassie Ranger had the 3-point attempt, but Kenyon closed out really quickly. And another 3-second call is going to be called against Joy Adams.
Oh, boy. Things are unraveling right now, John. Pacific smells blood.
You mentioned this is a team that can score quickly and in bunches, and they're doing so here. They're on a 7-0 run in just a minute.
And this is a very, very athletic Pacific team.
Gales lead by 1. 1:15 left in the first half. Moore gets it down low, looking for Kenyon, but Kenyon wasn't even looking for the ball. Joy Adams with the steal. She's looking to score some points. Aaliyah Robinson from the corner. Big bucket here if it goes in, and it goes over the backboard, sails out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Tigers.
That is not the plan that was drawn up by Coach Gotze.
That was a great look, though, from Aaliyah, and she just couldn't knock it down.
You know, Kenyon, when she gets the ball and she drives to the basket, it almost seems like she has a Jetsons jetpack on and kind of just sails right up.
Would it upset you that I've never seen the Jetsons?
You've never seen the Jetsons?
I've never seen the Jetsons.
And George, his wife, his boy Elroy. And Asher was a dog.
Kenyon has the ball down low, being guarded by Sabrina. Sabrina with the block attempt alters Kenyon's shot, and it'll go the rebound to Joy Adams. She's driving up the court. She wants to take it herself. The left-handed layup is blocked away by Kenyon, it looks like. And now Eccles has a 2-on-1 opportunity for Pacific. The cross-court pass looking for Pettinger in the corner, sails out of bounds, and it'll go back to Iona.
I think Jackie Marshall sitting on the bench almost caught that.
Yep.
Hasn't seen any action early on here yet.
A 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock here, as Iona might take it down to the final seconds to ensure that they get the last possession. Alicia Powell now driving on Eccles. Almost a carry on her, he could have called, but she gets it back to Haley D'Angelo on the far wing.
Jared has really been taken out of this game offensively.
Powell gets it back to D'Angelo. The three-pointer off back rim.
Oh, looked like it was going to get that second bounce in, but no.
And Aaliyah Robinson, who was going for the offensive rebound, is going to be called for an over-the-back foul.
No, John, that is not smart. I'm just stating the obvious. That is not smart. That's not good.
That's why we have you here for this hard-hitting analysis. And on the free throw line is Sam Pettinger. She can give the Tigers the lead.
Oh, in and out.
First one is in and out, but that's also the third personal foul on Aaliyah Robinson.
I think the winds off of North Avenue came through the doors there and pushed that thing right underneath the net and right back out.
Pettinger's second free throw attempt hits front rim, then hits backboard, then goes in. 7 seconds left.
A turnover right away.
Moore with the jump shot, an air ball. And it'll go back to Iona. I don't think Moore knew how much time was on the clock. She took that shot awfully fast. She had at least 6 seconds left.
Poor decision there by Iona. Could have been a disaster.
And the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime knotted at 44 apiece. The Iona Gales tied with the Pacific Tigers. We'll take a short break here, then Michael DeBurse will sit down with Iona star guard for the men's team, Sean Armont. Stay tuned for more here on IonaInsider.com.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
Mike Burgess. Yellow Pages is packed with buying information. Complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
At Pasta Pasta, you can enjoy a fine dining experience at an authentic Italian restaurant located on Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. At Pasta Pasta, all of their fine Italian dishes are made fresh on the premises daily. Pasta Pasta can cater and deliver for any function in both Westchester and the Bronx. Come and enjoy your next get-together in our luxurious party room. Pasta Pasta is open 7 days a week. Call 718-892-9634, located on 2023 Williamsbridge Road in the Bronx. That's Pasta Pasta.
Mike DeMurgis live back here at the Heinz Athletic Center in New Rochelle, New York, where the Gales and Pacific are tied up 44-44 at the half. With me, senior guard Sean Armand, entering his final days as an Iona player. Sean, welcome to the halftime show here. And,
thanks for having me.
And of course, first I gotta give you a little hard business here. Again, a 14-point halftime lead against Cleveland State. What happened there in the second half?
Just a learning experience early. They threw different defense at us, and we just got to come together and win games like that. Learn how to hang on to the league. I know it's repetitive. Everybody hear that year after year, but something we got to learn now, or learn it now and then later instead of later in the year.
Okay, certainly this year is different from last year. You had a lot of new players last year. The host Scott Machado, Mike Glover year. David Lowry didn't start the season until really the second half, so it was really a learning experience, learning how to work with the new players last year. You have to be more comfortable coming into the season this year, knowing the players.
Well, we got 6 new guys this year. A lot more freshmen than usual. Some transfers, Mike Poole, and then we got some JUCO guys as usual. So we got a guy's got to learn quick and get on the same page, and we've got to build team chemistry and trust, and have a lot of energy and effort every time we're out there, and don't take our foot off the pedal at all.
Tell us what life without Momo Jones is going to be like. You're going to be the go-to guy now.
It's a fun role to have. It's a dream come true for any athlete, and without Momo, it's 23 points right there, and just a tough guy. And it's tough to replace that, but we have pieces that coach feel confident in, and I feel confident in that we could be a great team and win another championship, hopefully, and we go from there.
Take us through that run last year. You weren't the best team in the MAC during the regular season. You had your ups and downs, some real tough losses. But you got to the MAC tournament and you got it done. Did you sense that was going to happen? Because it seemed like the year before you were the team to beat in the MAC, and then they got you. But last year, teams were kind of looking past you.
I still feel like we were the team to beat regardless. We made it into the tournament and people envy us for that. And then, we're losing games, so of course teams are down on us. And some players are even down on themselves on our team. But, Momo and I and the coaching staff told guys, no sympathy for ourselves. We got to come in every day, work hard, and we have a goal, and we're going to get the goal. It was 5 games after Indiana State we needed to win. But we came in, we worked, and we won those 5 games.
And take us to the championship game against Manhattan. Look, let's be honest. The coach kind of got unraveled at the end of the game there. That had to be comforting for you guys, because if the coach is getting unraveled, the player's going to get unraveled, right?
That game is just an experience, man. To win a championship, all the hard work you did all year from preseason and during the season pays off. And to be the top team in your conference at the end of the day and to represent them in the NCAA tournament is a great thing. And then it's just good for the fans and alumni and the supporters of Iona.
Take us back there. I'm going to give it an old sports cliche. What does it feel like? But did you ever imagine, well, of course you did, because athletes always think they're going to win the best, but was it everything you thought it'd be winning the MAC?
Man, everything and more. It's just one of the best moments of my life to date. And words can't describe, it's just think about everything, all the days you wanted to quit, the days you struggled, the days you were in pain, the days you didn't know what was going to happen next. And you just look back on that and you can just be happy and smile. And then the fact you can try and do it all over again is even better.
And talking about the celebration, you go up, you cut the net, you're all hugging the trophy and everything like that. It's got to be surreal, right?
Interviews left and right, the school, the fans, the dancers, the cheerleaders, seeing players cry, just real love for the game and passion is just a great thing. And not many things beat that in life.
What would your family say when you guys won the MAC and saw it? Were they up there and everything?
Oh no, my family wasn't, but my phone was blowing up, and a lot of congratulations and proud of you, we love you, and support from every angle you can imagine, from the New Rochelle community to students at school, faculty, just everybody, and it was great.
And the celebration certainly short-lived. You had to get ready for Ohio State. Now, you have a nice college basketball career, Sean. That was the second straight year you guys made the tournament, and Iona is set to make the tournament for a third straight year. You're kind of blessed in a lot of ways.
Everything's better in threes, man. Take it from me. And this is going to be the third year. Hopefully we get to the tournament again, back-to-back championships, and win some games in the tournament. This school has yet to win a game in the tournament, and that's my last goal right now. Back-to-back chips and a tournament run.
Explain what difference playing in the tournament is as opposed to playing a typical MAC game.
Man, it's 10,000 fans in that arena compared to Iona. You probably get 1,000, 1,500 fans, and that blue circle that say NCAA in the middle of the court is different atmosphere. And to go in that game, there's no favorite. It's just fans there. Whoever's good at the moment, that's who they're cheering for, and then they can just turn on you as quick. And it's just you're on the biggest stage of college basketball as you can, and just to be just of teams that's in the Final Four. You're the last 4 teams in the nation playing. Everybody's watching, millions at that point, and it's just a great experience and just grateful to be there.
Talk about playing on the road. Some of the NBA players I talk about said, why is it so difficult to play on the road? The measurements are the same. There's no real wind. It's not like baseball where you have different size fields, fences. But they said it's the depth perception. And we saw early on here, Pacific, averaging 90 points in the first 2 games, nailing it from the field all night. And they come to this game early on, they struggled. Talk about that depth perception at different arenas.
I mean, for me personally, I love playing on the road. On a different aspect of just everybody against you, they don't want to see you do good, so that makes you motivate you in a way. And I don't know. I think like we played in Denver once, and the weather hits you more than anything. But I feel like it just depends on what school you're at, how the crowd is, the arena, and the atmosphere more than anything.
Talk about, Sean, what your plans are once you graduate this year.
Hopefully have a great season once you remember, and then from there, see. I want to play pro somewhere, let it be NBA or overseas, but been getting some. I think I have an NBA shot right now, and I'm just going to work towards that. And if not, play overseas basketball, and after that, use my degree in mass communications for broadcasting. Hopefully, be a radio host one day.
Oh, radio host! There you go. Showtime with Sean. Everybody, watch that, all you marketers. I know you've talked to Scott Machado and of course Momo Jones. Share their experiences going to the NBA. Obviously, everybody's beyond their A game. It's like playing in space. It must be.
Scott took a different road to the NBA than Momo. He had a lot of team workouts and a lot of publicity on NBA.com, articles every week, and he actually was on 2 or 3 different teams. Momo, he had a lot of hype, and I don't know why things didn't fall through for him, but he's making a good career in Japan. And those guys just work hard day in and day out. You can tell they're pros from the way they approach things in practice, on and off the court. They're all business, and they get what they deserve. They're playing they're pros at the end of the day.
And talk about the career. A lot of MAC players wind up going to play overseas or Japan, over in Europe. How does that work exactly?
You of course everybody aim for the NBA. You shoot for the stars, but from there, your stats for 4 years of college get you a job in basketball, and you just got to just grind it out. There's many leagues overseas, Europe, Spain, Israel, and the MAC is a lower conference, so them guys from UConn and Big East and down, that's who gets the biggest contracts. And if you're not one of the top key players, you can get a job somewhere. You just got to work hard. It's just all about work hard and work ethic, and anything's possible at that day.
So Sean Armand's in his final year as an Iona basketball player and a student. Talk about when you first came to Iona, what it was like, and did you think you'd still be here? Because transferring is part of the game. Did you think you'd spend your first 4 years here?
Man, I feel like everybody says they want to transfer at one point or another in their career. And I'm no different from other athletes when it comes to that. But, I'm the kind of person that sticks things out. And I believe just nobody should make you change your dream. And, I wanted to work hard to coach schools for 4 years. Not a lot of guys can do it. Obviously, we get a lot of transfers and people transferring in and out. And I'm his first 4-year guy. And I'm proud to say that. I stuck it out. There's nothing they could do. Nobody can do to break me down. And Coach Schools be the first to know that. In a positive way, though, to just make you work harder and harder. It's all about work ethic with him and having a good motor. And I built that here, and in this season I'm going to show guys why I've stayed here 4 years, and it's going to be a great one.
And you talk about your relation with Coach Close. I remember your sophomore year, and I remember him barking at you on the sidelines pretty hard, and I'm thinking, boy, this kid can take this, but it's part of character building, isn't it? That was kind of a make-or-break year for you. You weren't starting off. Smith was the starter, and you really didn't start till the second half, started nailing all of those threes.
I started the first game of the season, and then I got to bench for the majority, and it's just all about opportunity. That's all life is about, is opportunity. Smith got hurt. I started again. Had good numbers in the time he was out. He came back. It happened to be the Garden game, and that happened. I kicked off, and then from there, I was the youngest guard on the team, and Coach just had a lot of trust in me from day one, from our freshman year to now. And opportunities, you got to take them, and I feel that's what I did.
What's it like riding the bench? I mean, obviously in high school you're one of the best players on the team. You come and you're riding the bench. Are you paying attention? Are you learning? Or you could soak. You could do 2 things. You could learn, or you could soak.
Exactly. And see, from day one, a lot of people don't know I was a starter from freshman year, and I had a little medical injury, so that set me back a lot. And then from there, you just had to learn and be strong, mentally tough. And one day it comes. Nobody want to hear that when they're younger, that you have your day, you have your time, but it's true. And you just got to learn and get better day by day, whatever your role is, be the best you could be at that role. And good things happen to people who work hard.
And what have you learned from Coach Kluse and the coaching staff? Who's been the biggest, all right, let me put it this way. Who's been the biggest influence on your life your 4 years here?
On the coaching staff?
Oh, just in general, besides me.
I don't have a certain person, but just experience in a whole. Just different experiences from different players, and it's just a great thing.
And so with Coach, what are you going to take from Coach when you leave here?
How to run a fast break, how to stay in shape for 4 years, just a bunch of different things. But no, seriously, the work ethic, he's all about that. On and off the court, just being the hardest worker, having a motor, never stopping, and it's just a great thing with Coach Tools, and he practices what he preaches for the most part.
Okay, Sean Armand, senior guard for the Iona Gales in his final days. Make sure you come out to the Heinz Athletic Center tomorrow as the Gales try and get your first win. Sean, thank you so much.
Thanks for
having me.
having
It's been a pleasure knowing you these years, having you as a student. You're a great guy, and pretty soon the whole world's going to know how great you are.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Mike DeMurgis back here with John Stenko. John, Sean Armand, senior guard. You got to know Sean. You're in some of his classes. Certainly one of the bright spots on the team. And if people want to start coming out to the Heinz Athletic Center and seeing a great play and a great team this year, they should do so and start it off tomorrow afternoon.
I mean, listen, the men's team, they are absolutely dynamic on the offensive end, and you're going to see, you think this is high-flying and high-scoring, this women's game here? Imagine men games 10 times more. Three-pointers galore, dunks galore. David Lowry is a phenomenal talent down low for Iona. Listen, Iona's going to compete once again for a MAC championship.
We've been kind of blessed here on North Avenue, going from Scott Machado and Mike Glover to Momo Jones last year, David Lowry, Sean Armand, and now Sean and Lowry are the lead players on the team. Of course, it's going to be another exciting year for the Gales, no doubt about it. And they know how to make it exciting. It's like a run-and-shoot offense, up and down the court. Coach Kluse loves that.
Yes, he does. And Coach Billy Gotze loved what she saw here in the first half, or the first 10 minutes of this game. But the later half of this first 20 minutes for Iona really was a struggle because D'Amica Martinez picked up her third foul. Aaliyah Robinson picked up her third foul late. And Kendrell Kenyon just took over the game in the final 8 minutes. She's a phenomenal talent down low, and I am blown away by her athleticism.
She really is. Like I said, to equate it to a cartoon of the Jetsons, when it looks like she has the ball and she's jumping towards the net. She has like that extra burst towards the net, which is really phenomenal. Very, very athletic Pacific team moving the ball up and down the court. And look, Iona had a nice lead there, and now we're tied. So Coach Gotze has her hands full. It's certainly an inspirational first half by the Iona Gales, but we're going to see what they can do here in the second half.
We're ready for another exciting 20 minutes of basketball. The Gales and the Tigers tied at 44 with the second half about to start. The Gales will start off with the ball. Returning to the floor are the starters for both teams. Powell, D'Angelo, Gerador, Joy Adams, and Cassidy Ranger is starting on the floor, replacing D'Amica Martinez, who has 3 fouls. So not the starters for Iona. And the first possession for Iona is a turnover, a pass out of bounds by Alicia Powell.
That's something you don't want to start off the second half with right away. They got to have their A game here. I don't know how they're going to get this done.
Can the Gales withstand the first couple minutes with D'Amica Martinez on the bench as Moore being guarded by Ranger? Moore, the spin move, the dipsy-doodle, but Ranger with the good defense doesn't allow the layup to go in. Haley D'Angelo splits a double team on the fast break, gets out to Cassidy Ranger. The open three, off back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Joy Adams. Alicia Powell has the open three. She spots up.
Yes, nothing but net. Ranger, though, is going to have to go on MapQuest for something to find the net.
Ranger is struggling thus far, but the Gales now have a three-point edge here early on in the last 20 minutes, 47-44, but the answer, no good by Butler. Kenyon got the rebound, but she was blocked by Sabrina Gerador.
Gerador showing her presence underneath. She's got to get things going, though, offensively as well.
Gerador only with 2 points so far today as D'Angelo gets the ball on the wing to Cassidy Ranger. She's looking to get the ball to Joy Adams at the top of the key. Adams is being guarded by Butler. Adams with the crossover gets open for a jumper at the free throw line. Tries to fall over and draw the foul. She does not do so.
She had a wide open lane there. There was nobody on her. Had a wide open shot, John.
And on the defensive end, a foul is going to be called on Alicia Powell before the shot.
Alicia Powell. Her first team foul.
Powell ended up on her back on that one.
That's a second personal foul on Alicia Powell, the first one of this half for Iona. Entering the game is Madison Parrish. She shot the majority of the first half for Pacific with foul trouble. She starts the second half as Aaron Butler for three from the corner. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Moore, no good. Offensive rebound, Kenyon, blocked by Sabrina Gerador. And then down low, Kenyon again, blocked by Sabrina Gerador once again. Buller with an offensive rebound, and that doesn't go in. And then a foul is drawn.
He gets Iona.
They're going to call a foul on Cassidy Ranger. And after a great defensive possession, a foul that I frankly didn't see is called and gives the ball back to the Tigers.
There's a lot of business going on underneath the net there, John.
Kiki Moore drives the lane. The kick to...
Moore and Powell get tangled up underneath the net there.
Yeah, the kick out with the Kenyon, and then Iona got tangled up underneath the net. Haley D'Angelo, long three-pointer, no good, and that's rebounded by Butler. A lot of contact here in the first couple minutes here of the second half.
And not such great shooting by either team.
No. And Kenyon with the down-low layup, no good. And offense, and the rebound goes to Sabrina Gerador.
Gerador won't be denied using her elbows to protect the ball underneath.
Gerador now has 3 rebounds. The score is still 47-44. We're 2.5 minutes into the second half. A lot of physical play to start off the second half here for both teams. Alicia Powell drives baseline on Moore. She loses the ball, gets thrown away by Moore. She gets it to Parrish. Parrish now slowing it down. Gets it to Butler. She's open for 3. Cassidy Rangers late on closing out, but Butler misses the three-point attempt and the
Adams
rebound.
has it.
Adams now driving all the way, driving on Kenyon.
Denied.
And Kenyon with her best Gerador impression, swatting that one out of bounds.
Boy, she is impressive. Impressive with a capital I.
18 points and 8 rebounds thus far for Kenyon.
Physical play by the Pacific team.
Cassidy Ranger has it out of the top of the wing, goes around Sabrina Gerador pick, gets it down low to Joy Adams, but the ball is tipped away by Parrish and lands in the hands of Butler. She gives it to Kiki Moore.
It's like both teams forgot how to pass the ball here early on.
Kiki Moore, the down low, no look pass to Kenyon, but the layup is missed. A layup again missed by Pacific, and Sabrina Gerador picks up the loose ball off the ground.
And Kenyon again with she's got her own shot.
And Alicia Powell trying to do a hesitation move is called for the carry.
3.5 minutes gone by, and the Gales just have their 3 points, and that's it. Nothing Pacific. This is where the Gales have to capitalize. If Pacific's not going to score, they have to score. This is going to be a blown opportunity for Iona.
Cassidy Ranger goes to the bench, replaced by Christina Rubin. Her first minutes of the game today. Butler driving baseline, kicks it out. Layup no good by Pacific once again. Joey Adams pulls down the rebound. Her 11th of the game. And she goes coast to coast and the layup drops it in.
Unabated, Joy Adams to the net. There was nobody home for Pacific. Left the West Coast Highway open there.
And Joy Adams with the steal. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity. She's going to kick it out to Rubin for 3. Oh, the pump fake. Oh,
yes! Oh, that did look pretty, John, but it used the assist to the rim and the kitchen sink.
51-44, the Gales lead it. The crowd chanting defense.
See if they get Pacific unraveled here.
Parrish driving, and they're going to call a foul on Sabrina Gerador.
Wow, that looked like a clean block. Where's the foul there, ref? Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Gerador is laughing it off as we'll head to a media timeout. The Gales have a 7-point edge. Pacific is yet to score in the second half. The score is 51-44. The Gales lead here in this one.
Check out JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue on City Island, serving fresh seafood, sumptuous sizzling steaks, and delicious Italian specialties. JP's is open every day year-round. Come in for lunch at JP's Waterside every day starting at 11. Don't forget about us for catering all your special occasions either. Walk-ins and reservations are accepted. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant at 703 Mitterford Avenue right there on City Island. Give us a call at 718-885-3364. That's JP's Waterside Restaurant on City Island.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Back here from the Hines Athletic Center, Jonathan Stankel sitting alongside Michael DeMurders, and the first 4 minutes of the second half have gone completely the Gales' way.
Well, you know what? Pacific and Iona are really missing a lot of shots here, so I don't know what they took at the second half, but both of them forgot how to shoot the basketball. And the Gales coming on in the final seconds there and putting up some points, a little bit of separation from the Pacific Coast Highway team, the I-95 team, the Iona Gales. I still don't see that foul on Jared, or it doesn't make any sense to me. Not that I'm bitter.
Well, Madison Parrish is on the free throw line for the Tigers.
5 of 11 coming into this game from the line.
She knocks down the first.
So much for stats. Yeah, you know what you can do with that stat.
The double dribble, the spin of the ball, the rotation.
Nothing but net.
Free throws look good to me. The Tigers once again bringing out the press. Christina Rubin, Haley D'Angelo attempting to get the ball up court. Now gets it to Joy Adams at the top point.
Bounce pass cross court.
Joy Adams' quick jumper is no good off front run. Rebounded by Moore. Moore now gets the ball out to Parrish. Alicia Powell wasn't paying attention. Allows Parrish to get right by her, but a kick out to Moore at the top of the key. Get to the corner to Pettinger. Moore now has it. Looking to get it to Majori Hurd, who checked in for Aaron Butler. Majori's Hurd jumper, no good. Rebounded by Christina Rubin. But the ball gets stolen away by Kendall Kenyon.
Who else?
And she lays in the layup.
Boy, Kenyon and Moore are most impressive. And Rubin's got to watch that. She got a pocket pick there.
51-48. The Gales lead by 3. Less than 15 minutes to go here in regulation. Tamika Martinez still on the bench for Iona. And a foul is going to be called on Majori Hurd, attempting to draw the charge on Joy Adams. But the referee saw it as a block, as we have the replay here, courtesy of Stephen Colto in the back. And as you can see, Hurd, her feet were not set.
Adams 7 of 9 from the line coming into this game.
Those 2 free throws she missed were the big free throws, I believe, against Arizona that would have given them the lead in the late seconds.
Well, there are a couple of things there. The free throws, and also let's not forget about Alicia Powell's a little off. Couldn't make her shots before turning things around the last couple of games. A lot of ifs in that game.
Well, the Gales came out on top of that one. That's all that matters. It's the inbound pass. Gets to Joy Adams, and she'll head to the free throw line. Gales ran that pretty beautifully, setting their picks very crisply and allowing Joy to get open from the block.
Excuse me, I was talking about the Bowling Green game, just not get confused there, so I apologize for that, John. One of my many mistakes.
It's all right. No worries, Mike. Joy Adams from the line. Her first. Off back rim, no good. She gets the ball back, the double dribble, the spin move.
I wonder if we're going to see Tamika back in this game.
You got to wonder, she's been on the bench. She didn't even report in at the last media as the long pass from Moore to Parrish is well defended by Rubin. So the ball goes back to Moore, resetting the offense. Hurd now has it at the top of the key. Pettinger gets it to Moore in the far corner. The cross-court pass to Parrish. Rubin can't close out in time. Parrish's three is no good, but the offensive rebound goes to Kenyon. Back to Parrish, looking for another three.
Right over Gerador she went.
And Hurd for three.
Nothing but net from the big girl. Nothing but net. And we're all actually, it's 52-51 now.
The Gales have a 1-point lead, 14 minutes to go. The 2-2-1 press being put on by the Tigers very effectively. As they get the steal, Pettinger gets it down low, kicks out to Parrish. She wanted to shoot 3, no. Cross court to Kiki Moore for 3. Off front rim, no good. Rebound, tossed out of bounds by Majority Hurd. Kiki Moore gets the loose ball, gets back to Parrish at the top of the key. She drives on screen. Gerador, great defense, but Parrish with an acrobatic layup gives the Tigers the lead, 53-52.
That whole series of passes between Moore and Hurd, how they got the ball back in play was unbelievable.
Tigers with their first lead of the second half. The Gales 7-0 run to open up the half has dissipated.
And D'Amica Moore looks like he's coming in.
Haley D'Angelo crossed up Sam Pettinger, and the crowd reacted with a little bit of oh. But now only 5 seconds on the shot clock to Alicia Powell. She needs to get the shot up. The long 3, in and out, no good. Rebound by Hurd. D'Amica to check in at the next whistle for Iona.
Gale's got to stem this tide here.
Majority Hurd for 3 again, offside rim, no good. Rebounded by Alicia Powell. The front court pass to Joy Adams on the fast break. It's good. Now both offenses are in full force. The early rush of the second half is gone.
Adams had Madison Parrish right in her face there.
And Kendall Kenyon can't make the left-handed finger roll. Rebound goes to Joy Adams. She's going to take it all the way down again. Majority Hurd has to turn around to one-on-one. Joy Adams will head to the free throw line.
Oh, this is I'm getting tired watching these girls go up and down this court.
Team's third. To the line for Iona.
I need a breather.
Adams, 2 shots.
Amazingly, the Gales still lead it by 1, 54-53 with 12:35 left here at the Heinz Athletic Center.
Massive subs for the Tigers.
Coming with 3 new players.
Entering the game with Christina Johnson, Shanice Moore, and Unique Coleman. Replacing Sam Pettinger, Kiki Moore, and Kendall Kenyon.
It's like a Hall of Fame lineup there, and those great names too. Kiki Moore, Kendall Kenyon. I like this Pacific team.
Crowd chanting defense as Johnson has it. The Tigers trailing by 3. Gets it to Parrish on the wing. Gets it down low to Hurd. She's looking to go around Sabrina Gerador. A tough task. The ball's knocked away by Gerador and Adams. A combined effort there. The kick out to Parrish. The long 3 attempt. She pump fakes it. Now it's in the far corner to Coleman. Coleman drives into the center of the paint. Tries to go around Sabrina Gerador. The shot is crazy, but the offensive rebound goes to Butler, and she lays it in.
Boy, Butler found the ball right in her chest and just pumped it right back in.
That was just bad luck for Iona. Sabrina Gerador did a great job help defense, made a bad first shot, and then Butler, in a lucky position, just found the ball in her hands.
Just found her. I mean, for you to get the ball that low, like right between her chin and her chest.
D'Amica Martinez entered the game. She has the ball back. Her first shot attempt of the second half, no good, but the offensive rebound goes to Joy Adams, who puts it up, rolls off the rim, doesn't get the lucky bounce. A jump ball is called, and it'll head to the Tigers.
D'Amica's first shot of the second half, niggered.
On the floor.
That leads us to immediate timeout. Stay tuned for more action here as the Gales have the edge in a close one here, 56-55 here on icgales.com.
Let's all go to the Beachmont. Come in and see what we're all about. For years, the Beachmont has been all about you. Great dining, great atmosphere, and has been a meeting place where the entire Iona community gathers. The Beachmont Tavern at 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle, right across the street from Iona, has always been the first choice for Gale fans before and after each game. We are open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner and is a fun place to be any hour of the day. Mondays are half-price wing nights at the Beachmont. Enjoy the best buffalo wings in town, along with half off of domestic pitchers. Tuesday is a 2-for-1 night with domestic bottles and appetizers. Wednesday, enjoy our great burgers, half-priced as well, along with $3 domestic bottles. Friday is happy hours, so come in and enjoy some complimentary wings. If you're planning a get-together at the Beachmont, they have a private room available for your party. Or if you're having it at home, let the Beachmont cater it. The Beachmont is more than just a restaurant, it's a meeting place for sports fans. Watch the big game on one of our large TVs. The Beachmont has the NFL's Sunday Ticket. Bring in a ticket stub from any Iona game and receive a free half-dozen Beachmont wings. That's the Beachmont Tavern, 750 North Avenue in New Rochelle. We look forward to seeing you there.
Mike DeMurgis along with John Stenkel back here at the Heinz Athletic Center where the Gales lead Pacific 56-55 with 11:35 left in the half. And John, we'll see if the Gales can keep pace here with the Pacific Tigers, who are really going up and down the court.
One of the big points he made in the pregame was that this Pacific team in the first 2 games had 4 players in double figures. They only have 1 today, and that's Kendall Kenyon with 20 points. The next highest is Marjorie Hurd with 9 off the bench.
The big girl is certainly making her presence felt, shooting and underneath the basket.
Iona opens up in a 2-3 zone, one of the few times we've seen a zone this season. Kind of confusing the Pacific Tigers.
Oh, Godsey was said she was going to try different things, mix things up, and she's doing that.
Now Johnson drives, and she finds an easy lane as Iona's zone did not work there.
She was like Moses there, parted the sea.
57-56, the Tigers get the edge. 11 minutes remaining. The man-to-man defense for the Tigers fails as Johnson thought there was a switch, left Powell wide open, but she fouls Powell as Powell attempted the jumper from the free throw line, and Alicia will head to the charity stripe looking for a couple points.
Powell, last couple of shots going in and out of the basket. Critical shots here.
Powell now with 18 points, by far her season high.
Getting a little help from the rim and the backboard. Not the kitchen sink, though, John.
Powell's career high was 27 points last year against Canisius.
And nothing but net there. Yale's got the lead, 58-57, 11:01 left in the second.
Now Johnson has it for the Tigers. She gets it. Nope, now she has it back at the top of the key.
Long pass, I thought it was coming our way.
Driving one-on-one on D'Angelo. Gets to Parrish now on the far wing. Parrish now driving to the center of the lane. Gets the kick out to Coleman in the corner. The subs are still in for the Tigers. Now Majori Hurd from just a point to 3 front line. That shot goes off the front rim. Tip ball between Butler and Sabrina, and they're going to say it's off Sabrina. Will stay in the Tigers' possession. But the refs are conferring now, and they're going to say Gale's ball.
Yeah, Christina Johnson there, giving probably at least a foot away from Gerador and trying to make a play on that.
The ref walks by us and say, we got it right, we got it right.
It's about time. That's because we did all that complaining earlier on the foul on Gerador.
Joy Adams now has it as the Gales break the press. She takes it one-on-one on Shanice Butler, and Butler goes down hard along with Joy Adams.
That was a Ray Lewis, Eddie George hit there.
Yeah, that one was physical. And they're going to call the blocking foul, so it'll go in Iona's favor.
Adams driving hard to the net today.
Adams with 11 points, 13 rebounds, her third double-double of the season. She still has yet to reach her quota of 20 rebounds, though.
That is a high goal to set, which is good. If you don't set high goals, I guess you can't get close to it, right?
Coach Kelly instituted that goal last year, seeing how talented Adams was, and really Adams answered all the call.
Aaron Butler comes into the game for Hurd.
D'Angelo gets to Joy Adams. She pulls up the jumper.
Nothing but net, John.
Sploosh. That one drops. 60-57. The Gales lead.
It isn't pretty, but they're maintaining the lead.
Now Butler has it. Almost gets thrown away by D'Angelo. Now Coleman gets it back to Parrish at the top of the key. Parrish gets it down low to Butler from the elbow. The jumper. Offside rim, no good.
Ooh. Adams got slammed to the floor there.
Johnson and Adams are battling for the rebound, but it bounces off Johnson. Iona will get the ball back. 10 minutes to go here in the second half.
Johnson, a tough little player.
Sam Painter comes in replacing Unique Coleman. Tigers putting on the press once again. Tamika Martinez has the ball near side right by us. She gets the pass to Joy Adams. Almost thrown away by Butler. But in her attempt, she used too much body, and the foul's going to be called. The 6th team foul for Pacific.
Butler there being very physical with Adams. Adams getting bounced around a little bit here. On the ground, sideline.
Tamika has the ball looking for the inbound pass. She gets it to the safety, Haley D'Angelo, being guarded by Aaron Butler.
See what Tamika can do.
Tamika's at the point now, controlling the offense. Gets to Haley on the wing. She trying to go baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Aaron Butler. And it's 1-1 for the Gales already with 9:45 to go in the game.
Fouls on Aaron Butler. Her second, team 7. Heavy D'Angelo shooting 1-1.
D'Angelo with a season-high 8 points thus far.
D'Angelo, coming into this game, hadn't been to the line yet. As shocking as it may be.
D'Angelo now with 9 points. Her career high was 13 points last year against Canisius, the same game that Alicia Powell had 27.
And D'Amica and Jed are back immediately. Getting ready for this fast-paced attack by Pacific. Got the safeties back there for Clayton and Newberg.
Parrish is now handling the point guard position for the Tigers. She gets it to Bullard. Off the far side to Pettinger. Back to Parrish at the top of the key. Now far corner. Pettinger for 3. Off back rim, no good. Rebounded by Alicia Powell. It's a 4-on-1 opportunity for the Gales. And Alicia Powell takes it all the way and lays it in.
She faked the move like she was going to Adams, kept it, and ooh, right in there.
21 points for Alicia Powell.
Dominant performance by Powell.
Credit to the replay. Nice job by Stephen Colto. She saw the beautiful pump fake by Alicia Powell. Now Parrish has it. She gets by Haley D'Angelo on the paint. And she goes up for the layup, and the foul is drawn. Who will it be called on?
Joy Adams there. Got above the arms. The ball almost went kind of right in her gut almost.
That foul was called on Joy Adams. That's her second personal. Parrish to the free throw line where she's 2 for 2 today, and she knocks it down. Team leaders for Iona, Haley D'Angelo with 10 points, Alicia Powell with 21 points, D'Amica Martinez with 16, and Joy Adams with 13. And for Pacific, it's Kendall Kenyon with 20 points on 8 of 19 shooting. But she knocks down the second free throw, and the lead is 5 for Iona, 64-59, 9 minutes to go. D'Amica Martinez now has it, driving to the right side, the floater.
Whoa, how did she get that over the arms of 2 players? Kendall was there, and so was number 14, Sam Pettinger.
The teardrop was good for D'Amica, giving Iona a 7-point lead, and Aaron Butler trying to answer with a 3 from the top of the key. It's no good. It's rebounded by Alicia Powell, but she loses possession of it. Fight on the ground with Aaron Butler. Butler kicks out to Johnson in the corner.
Johnson's involved in all these plays with the rebounds. And she's giving a foot, it seems like a foot to everybody.
Johnson does not stand tall. She kicks out to Parrish at the top of the key. Butler now has it in the paint. Down to the block to Kenyon. She's trying to go out to Green.
Jaredor denied.
She would not have it. And D'Amica Martinez now has it for it. The one-handed scoop pass to Joy Adams.
Travel, they're calling on Joy.
Now, if you see D'Amica there, she's frustrated because
I don't know how they can call it a Joy. It didn't seem like she had the ball that long to travel. Oh, travelocity on that one.
Kiki Moore re-enters the game, replacing Christina Johnson for Pacific.
Well, it's a deep team there over in Pacific. Why they score points.
Kiki Moore has it, being guarded by Joy Adams. Far corner to Aaron Butler. Alicia Powell jumped up. That's something you never want to do on defense, and it leads to an easy layup for Butler. Mental lapse there by Alicia Powell, leads to easy points for the Tigers.
Hot knife through butter there.
Haley D'Angelo now has it. Gets it to D'Amica Martinez and resetting the offense.
Got to get D'Amica in this game.
Sabrina now has it at the top of the key. The handoff to Haley D'Angelo. D'Amica looking to get open on the corner. Gets around to pick. The jumper is knocked away by Kiki Moore. Good steal by Moore. She now has it on the fast break. Gets it to Kendall Kenyon, who switches hands midair and lays it in.
And not just a switching of hands. The body's going one way. The lower part's going the other way. The top part going back. It really an incredible feat.
66-63. The Gales leading the Tigers. Next whistle will be immediate timeout. Sabrina Jaredor has it down low.
Fouled. Sabrina not getting the ball much. Finally gets it there. I wonder how much confidence Coach Gotze has in Sabrina.
Well, she'll head to the free throw line after this immediate timeout. John Stanko sitting alongside Michael Demerges here. The Gales leading 66-33. Stay tuned for more here on IonaInsider.com.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Gold Club, call the Gold Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Gold Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Yellow Book Yellow Pages is packed with buying information, complete Yellow Pages, business white pages, community information, area maps, money-saving coupons, even a restaurant menu section. And the easy-to-read print helps you find whatever you're looking for. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yellow Pages reaches your potential customers at the exact moment they are ready to buy. For more information about promoting your business in Yellow Book, call 1-800-YB-YELLOW. Yellow Book, not the other book.
Mike Demergis along with John Stanko back here at the Heinz Athletic Center in New Rochelle, New York, where the Gales lead Pacific 66-63 with 7:07 left in the game, John.
Looking at the team stats, Iona shooting 49% from the field, the Tigers shooting 34%. The Tigers, who came in hitting 51% of their shots from deep, are only 2 of 14 from beyond the arc. That's only 14%.
Well, that's incredible, and you know, do you credit the Iona defense, or is just Pacific off? I think Iona's done a good job on defense, making them work for everything, too. And a good performance by Coach Godsey's crew coming out here not being flat after the St. John's game.
Sabrina Jarrett will head to the free throw line for the first time today. She's got 2 points and 4 rebounds thus far. Knocks down the first free throw.
Gotta get her confidence up.
She has 7 blocks today. Gerardor's second free throw, nothing but net.
There you go. Get those free throws when you can. Easy points.
Gerardor has tied her career high with 7 blocks. She's done it 3 times. Can she get one more and set a new career high? We shall see. As a careless pass goes to Parrish, but she corrals it, and the Tigers regain possession, down by 5. Ball stolen away by Alicia Powell. Tip to Haley D'Angelo. 3-on-1 for Iona. Gets it to D'Amica Martinez, who ran into Parrish. No foul was called.
Very awkward there. I mean, D'Amica got the ball, ran into her, and kind of like didn't know what to do with the ball. Very awkward.
She thought there would be a foul call, but nothing was called. Then she took a couple steps back to gather herself, and a travel was called.
Missed opportunity. Great turnover there created by Alicia Powell.
Kiki Moore, the cross-court pass to Aaron Butler. Gets it now to Parrish at the top of the key. Being guarded by Haley D'Angelo, looking to go into the paint. The spin move on D'Angelo. The ball is partially tipped by Gerardor, I believe, but then it went down to Kenyon.
Yeah, I mean, just Kenyon's unbelievable. She can do it all. Outside, inside, over the top. You name it, she can do it.
It's like a queen on a chessboard. She can do absolutely everything you need.
You've been waiting to use that all night, haven't you?
I have, and I finally got to.
Pull that bullet right out of your pocket.
And Alicia Powell was driving to the center of the paint, and she was fouled. It'll be 1-1 for Iona.
Alicia Powell, great game tonight, and as we said before, creating that turnover, missed opportunity by the Gales there.
It's a 1-1 for Iona. Alicia Powell today, 21 points on 7 of 10 shooting. She's 6 of 6 from the free throw line thus far.
Problem is, Pacific's so close and in striking distance that you almost have to have a 14-point lead before you feel safe.
No lead feels safe in a game like this.
You know, like I said earlier, it's like facing Tom Brady or Joe Montana or Dan Marino. You just, they're within 3 touchdowns. They're poised to beat you.
Alicia Powell knocked down the first one. Iona looking to get to 70, and they do.
Most impressive performance by the Gales defense coming into this game. Pacific averaging 90 points. They've got 65 tonight with 5:58 left in the game.
Kenyon has it at the top of the key. She gets it to Parrish. Back to Kenyon at the top of the key. Driving on Haley D'Angelo. She has to kick it out to Moore. Moore gets it far side corner to Kenyon. She drives to the center of the paint once again. Now kick out to Moore once again. Rinse and repeat for the Pacific. Now to the near corner to Parrish. Kicking out to Moore again for 3. Off front rim, off backboard, no good. Offensive rebound, Kenyon. She can't put in the layup. Rebounded by Joy Adams, and a jump ball is going to be called.
Kenyon on the floor there. Can't say enough great things about Kenyon.
I have been absolutely amazed with her play.
Clearly, I just think she's the best player on the court tonight.
You look at her stats, she was averaging 16 points per game, 13 rebounds per game. We're like, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
Today, blowing us
Well,
away.
that's the eyeball. It's tough to judge players just on numbers. You look at the eyeball test with this player, and you're very impressed.
But nearly as impressive today has been Alicia Powell as she's driving on Kiki Moore. Now gets it to D'Amica Martinez on the near wing. And a blocking foul is going to be called.
But D'Amica turned her shoulder and right into the chest.
Sam Pettinger did not even see it.
Foul number 14, Sam Pettinger.
The only thing she saw was the lights on the ceiling there.
D'Amica turned the corner, didn't expect Pettinger. Pettinger didn't expect for D'Amica to go that way, and Iona, I think, gets a lucky call there. Could have gone either way.
We'll call it a home court call.
There we go. As Iona now in the double bonus, D'Amica knocks down the first free throw. Looking for 20 points.
It's amazing with D'Amica. You think she seems like she hasn't really into this game since the first 7 or 8 minutes, and boom, she has 20 points.
She is 7 of 10 from the field. Same with Alicia Powell, who has 23. 5 minutes to go. Iona leading by 7, 72-65. 18 seconds on the shot clock as Kiki Moore kicks out to Parrish, and they reset the offense. Parrish driving on Haley D'Angelo. Sabrina Gerardo went for the block. Parrish's shot went off the side of the backboard.
Yeah, not a pretty shot there. She was like bent over and kind of sideways there.
D'Amica gets the ball over, but she tries dribbling through a double team. Parrish with the steal, gets it to Kiki Moore. Driving on Sabrina Gerardo, she kicks it out. Aaron Butler, no, that's Sam Pettinger with the floater in the lane is good.
That's some quick play there from Moore to Pettinger.
30-second timeout.
And that's going to lead to a timeout called by Pacific.
Gales lead it by 5. 4:33 left in the game.
The one thing you noticed about today is that it's been the starters for Iona the majority of this game. Not a lot of Aaliyah Robinson.
Yeah, Coach Gotze just trying to get a sense of what her team really is and who she can count on. For one thing you could say about the coach, she's not predictable.
No, she is not predictable at all. Off the bench, Aaliyah Robinson has 6 minutes, went 0 for 2 from the field. Christina Rubin, only 4 minutes. She's 1 for 1 from the field, though. She does have 2 points. Cassie Ranger played 6 minutes, missed her only 3 points. And Spencer Gray played only 2 minutes off the bench. So it's been the starters for Iona, and credit to D'Amica Martinez coming in with 3 fouls with roughly 15 minutes to go and not picking up another late one.
Coach talked about energy. Talk about the keys to the game, energy. How do you rate that?
I mean, right now, the Iona energy is pretty much off the charts.
Transition defense?
I think they're doing a very, very good job. They've only held Pacific to 4 fast break points.
And taking charges?
We haven't seen a charge yet today, but there's still 4.5 minutes left.
Well, they've been charging with the ball to the basket.
Well, yeah.
And crashing the boards.
Crashing the board, they've done a good job thus far. Rebounding-wise, Iona out-rebounding on the defensive end, 29-20, but 19 offensive rebounds for Pacific. That is something to worry about here in the last 4.5 minutes.
So, pretty much for most of the game here, down to 4:33, they're achieving of the goals that Coach Gotze set out for this game.
That's why the coach is coaching, the players play.
Damn right.
Haley D'Angelo with D'Amica Martinez, Alicia Powell, Sabrina Gerardo, and Joy Adams looking to close out this game, leading 72-67. Starters are on the floor for the Pacific Tigers as well as Alicia Powell backing in on Kiki Moore. Kicks out to Sabrina Gerardo with the pump fake. The floater off the side of the rim. Noga gets her own offensive rebound. She traveled, and the ref saw it.
She cannot find her mojo on offense, and that was one of the other things that Coach Gotze wanted to do is build the confidence in Gerardo, and I don't think there's been much confidence offensively anyway for Gerardo today, but she's got to keep her head in the game defensively.
She's 1 for 5 from the field as Kiki Moore gets it out to Parrish in the far corner. The cross-court pass stolen away by D'Amica Martinez. Fast break opportunity. She's ahead of everyone. She lays in the layup and gives the Gales a 7-point lead.
There you go. Steal it on offense, score on defense. Ooh! What a collision by Joy Adams there.
She knocked down Sam Pettinger, stealing away the long-distance pass. Like a safety tipping the ball away from a receiver.
That was vicious how Pettinger gets up right away, but you can see she's shaking a little bit.
She hit the floor hard there. Joy Adams, though, bounced up like it was nothing. And she has the ball now being guarded by Aaron Butler. She kicks out to Haley D'Angelo. 7 seconds on the shot clock to D'Amica Martinez. Needs to get to someone. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3, 2, the shot.
Not even close. Poor performance there. Poor selection. Poor passing.
So off the great defense, Iona can't score, but they do hold a 7-point lead heading into the final 3:18 of this game. We'll have the conclusion of Iona versus Pacific here on IonaInsider.com.
Go like Iona goes. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights is more than just a travel agency. It's a full-service provider for all of your travel needs. Whether you are one, two, or a team, All Sports International agents are trained to negotiate the lowest airfares. But they do more than just that. Hotels, cars, vans, whatever you need, whether it's far in advance or at the last minute, All Sports International will get it done. You worry about yourself, they'll take care of the rest. Individual or group, business or pleasure, close or far away. The folks at All Sports International will do it all at the lowest possible cost to you. All Sports International in Yorktown Heights. Call 914-243-4590. All Sports International. They make sure the Gales get to all their road games.
The Iona College Goal Club is an association of dedicated friends and alumni who support Gale athletic programs. Annual membership provides the needed academic support services, equipment, and facility upgrades for their student athletes. For more information on the Goal Club, call the Goal Club office at 914-633-2071 or visit on the web at icgales.com. That's www.icgales.com. The Iona College Goal Club, the lifeline for Iona College athletics.
Mike DeMurgis along with John Stenko back here at the Hines Athletic Center. 3:18 left in the game. Another nail-biter as the Gales lead Pacific in shocking fashion, 74-67.
You mentioned before this game the huge stat regarding the Pacific Tigers and the point in the paint. What was that?
That was Pacific is 32-5 in the last 37 games, but not allowing an opponent to outscore them in the paint.
Well, right now Pacific is outscoring Iona in the paint, 42-22, and yet the Gales still lead this one.
Well, Coach Gotze had her game plan, stuck to it, and she's achieving the keys that she wanted to.
Now Aaron Butler in the far corner has a wide open three, but it's in and out, no good.
Tipped by Gerador, bounces it back to D'Amica.
D'Amica now leading a fast break opportunity. Alicia Powell's wide open in the far corner, but Joy Adams has it on the block. She misses a layup.
Easy basket there.
But it bounces out of bounds off Pettinger, and it'll stay with Iona.
All right, to kill some clock here. 2:51 left. Gales still lead by 7.
The Tigers shooting only 13% from beyond the arc. As Alicia Powell has it on the far wing. Joy Adams setting a pick. Alicia looking to set up the offense. She pulls up the far jumper. No good. Rebounded by Parrish. Parrish leading the quick tempo. 2:37 remaining. The Gales leading by 7. She gets it to Kiki Moore looking for the 3. No, she spin moves into the paint.
Denied by Gerador.
Sabrina Gerador sets a new career high with 8 blocks today against the Tigers. 10 blocks for Sabrina Gerador today.
Making her presence felt, coming up big.
Double-digit blocks for Sabrina Gerador.
Big series on defense by the Gales.
That's why she's a contender for MAC Defensive Player of the Year. 2:20 remaining. The Gales lead 74-67. Haley D'Angelo being guarded. No, she gets it out to the far wing to D'Amica Martinez. Is being guarded by Pettinger. The Tigers are trying to trap. And it bounces off the foot of Kenyon, and it'll stay with Iona.
Had 2 players on D'Amica there. 2 of the best players they have on the team. Pettinger and, of course, Kenyon.
Joy Adams now being guarded by Majori Hurd, who checked into the game. And Joy Adams...
Oh, she gets the rolling and bouncing, and she got it. That's all that matters.
The soft touch gives the Gales a 9-point lead.
1:52 left here. Stunner in the making.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Parrish gets it far side. Pettinger for 3. Hits the rim twice, but no good.
I think you call Adams coming over the top.
Adams was boxed out by Hurd. She tried to regain position, but in the process, banged Hurd in the head from behind.
A little bit of an elbow back to the head.
But only the 15th foul for Iona. Hurd gets it in the paint off the inbound. Sabrina Gerador.
Another one.
11th block.
What are they calling that one on?
I think they called the ball went out of bounds. Was last touched by the Tigers. Sabrina Girador with a stare down after that. She has 11 blocks today.
Dominant performance underneath. And give her credit. She hasn't been herself on offense, but on defense, dominant.
Personal foul on the 40, Marjorie Hurd.
They're going to call a foul on Marjorie Hurd,
Personal foul.
which is her 5th personal foul, and she fouls out of the game.
That is big right now. 1:35 left in the game. Gales lead it by 9.
Hurd came off the bench and had 9 points and 9 rebounds. Was very, very effective.
Oh, absolutely. Very athletic, too.
Aaron Butler re-entering the game for Pacific.
Gotzi's crew holding Pacific to 23 points less than their average.
1:35 remains. 76-67. The score. The Gales leading the Tigers. The press almost gets a steal, but the loose ball gets to D'Amica Martinez. You got to worry about the foul situation. Are the Tigers going to begin to foul? The pass gets to Joy Adams, and they're going to... Yes, Kiki Moore is going to be called for the foul against D'Amica Martinez on the pass.
Moore denying the charges. I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
D'Amica Martinez, 2 shots.
But that stops the clock with 1:25 left. Martinez will head to the free throw line. She's got 22 points already. Now with 23.
10-point game. 1:25 left, John.
The Gales got to feel confident right now with the struggling 3-point attempts that the Tigers have had today. She knocks down the second. The Tigers are going to need to knock down some threes, but they're only 2 of 17 today. Now Aaron Butler has it. Gets it to Pettinger. She drives the center of the lane. The floater is good. And a timeout called.
Gales still lead it by 9. 1:14 left.
Timeout called by head coach Lynn Roberts. 1:14 remains.
So we'll see what kind of offense and defense Coach Gotzi wants to go here in the final 74 seconds left in this game. The Gales looking to pull off a shocker here at the Heinz Athletic Center against the highly touted Pacific Tigers, who were 27-8 last year.
They set a career year last year in their program with 27 wins. They reached the 3rd round of the WNIT. This team is incredibly talented. They did get a vote in the USA Top 25 women's basketball. They did get 1 vote. So people across the country know who this Pacific team is, and Iona has maybe played their best game of the season today.
And let me tell you, Pacific, this Kendall Kenyon kid, something else.
And in trying to deny the ball to Haley D'Angelo on the inbound, the Tigers do foul.
Pettinger on it.
This is the foul number 14, Sam Pettinger.
D'Angelo will head to the free throw line, where she's 4 for 4 today. She's got 10 points already.
Coach Gotzi talking to D'Amica, giving her some orders there. I don't know if D'Amica likes what Coach Gotzi had to say.
Probably says slow the tempo down, and that's something D'Amica doesn't like to do.
Does not understand those words.
D'Angelo knocks down the first, back up to 10 points, misses the second.
Alicia
Offensive
Powell.
rebound.
Lost it out of bounds, though. What hustle by Alicia Powell tonight.
Alicia Powell with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 of 11 shooting. She's 8 of 8 from the free throw line.
68 seconds left in the game. Gales lead it by 10.
Haley D'Angelo commits the foul on the other end. 6-team foul for Iona, 3rd on Haley D'Angelo. Sam Pettinger looking to inbound the ball, gets it to... Oh my God, another block by Sabrina. Another block by Sabrina. It's a block party. Everyone is invited to the block party.
Butler had no chance. None. Call a Pacific ball here.
As the Gales are trying to move the ball down the court, D'Amica Martinez stepped out of bounds, but Sabrina Girador has just invented a block party here in the Heinz Center. Everyone in attendance is invited because she's been absolutely dynamic on the defensive end.
Like the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. Moore couldn't handle it. Tries to hand it off to Pettinger. Ball goes out of bounds. Some sloppy ball handling.
That turnover might do it for the Tigers. The Gales have a 10-point lead with 40 seconds left. 47 seconds left. With this loss, the Tigers will fall to 0-12 on the East Coast.
And head coach Lynn Roberts can't be too happy. Certainly, there had to be a surprise. And it coming off Iona's performance against St. John's. Probably thought there was a good chance that the Tigers were going to win this game. But Coach Gotze had other ideas. Her master plan.
Looking at the stats for Iona today, D'Amica Martinez is a team leader in points with 24 points. She's tied with Kendall Kenyon with 24 points for the game high. But D'Amica shot 8 of 11 from the field, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. She was 2 of 3 from deep. Then you got Alicia Powell having by far the best game of her season. 23 points, 7 of 11 from the field. Got to the free throw line 4 times. She was 8 of 8. Joy Adams with another double-double, 15 points and 14 rebounds. And you can't forget about Haley D'Angelo today, 11 points and 4 assists.
But to me, the story, though, has been Gerador underneath with how many blocks there?
I believe she has 13 blocks as of right now.
Unofficially, 13 blocks for Gerador.
Officially 13 blocks. It's in the stats. 13 blocks. As the long court pass to D'Amica Martinez on the inbound is good, and she's fouled by Parrish. She'll head to the free throw line with 40 seconds left.
Iona putting this game away. Pacific kind of sitting on the sidelines there, looks a little shocked.
Pacific's next game will be against Fordham.
And they head back to California, just south of Stockton.
The Tigers will
It's actually in Stockton, just south of Sacramento.
D'Amica Martinez nails the first. She now has the game high with 25 points. We talked to someone of the Tiger staff. They're heading into the city tomorrow.
Yes. Is the Christmas tree up yet?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think it's up yet. But certainly go to Rockefeller Center. Try and forget about their woes here tonight.
Kiki Moore attempts 2 layups. She can't even make the second attempt.
Yeah, we haven't heard much of Moore in the second half here.
No, Moore really struggled today.
Yeah, I was expecting more. More of Moore.
5 points for her.
Especially wearing Willie Mays' number, 24.
Kiki Moore with 5 points on 1 of 13 shooting.
Wow, that's a shock.
She came in today averaging 12 points per game. Johnson was at the free throw line for the Tigers. Now the inbound pass from Alicia Powell gets to D'Amica Martinez. 27 seconds left.
They call a foul on Christina.
Fouls by Kiki Moore, her 4th.
Kiki Moore gets the foul.
I stand corrected once again.
And the Iona players are smiling right now, knowing that they've scored 81 points. 82 now, which ties their total against Arizona. One more bucket here from D'Amica would give them a season high.
So basically what we know about the Iona this year, they got the little Geno Smith syndrome going on, a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde.
Replace Alicia Powell and D'Amica Martinez.
They need to come in and beat this team, who's just been lights out on a high fast offense. But something about that East Coast, West Coast trip, West Coast, East Coast, even in professional sports, teams can't handle it.
An official timeout here as the clock started running after that made free throw. But a new season high in points for the Gales with 83. D'Amica Martinez sits on the bench with 28 points. Alicia Powell takes a seat as well with a season high 23.
Martinez 28, Powell 23. And Gerador 13 blocks.
As a late 3-point attempt is thrown up by, I believe it was Burnett, but she missed it.
Gerador leaving the game.
Number 2,
Aurelia Kamek entering the game, replacing Sabrina Gerador, who gets a standing ovation from the crowd.
High-fiving everybody on the bench. A big smile. Got her Gatorade.
Benninger gets it in to Burnett. Burnett's jumper from the baseline is no good. Johnson with the offensive rebound. She's looking to get some late points here. The down low pass went to Kiki Moore, yeah.
On the ground.
So with
Tough second half or more.
Fouls by Christina Rubin, her 1st, team's 8th.
In the second half, Moore went 0 of 7, 0 for 2 from deep. now over 1 from the free throw line.
And what is Pacific shooting for the game?
For the game, Pacific is shooting 31%. And Kiki Moore is held scoreless in the second half. She'll finish with only 5 points, and the Gales will finish this one with a victory. The Gales defeat the Pacific Tigers 83-70 here at the Heinz Center in one of the highest scoring games here you'll see at the Heinz Center.
This is really a stunning win. And for the Gales to come back after getting pounced by St. John's and win this game against a team of the high caliber that Pacific is really credit to Coach Gotzi. And look, she's coming over here right now. We'll put her on the headset. So, Coach Gotzi, congratulations.
Thank you.
You came into the game, you said you wanted to build Geronimo's confidence. 13 blocks for her. How'd that work out?
How did that work out? She did a great job moving down there and stopping shots, so we were very proud of her.
And you wanted to mix things up on defense. You held Pacific. They were averaging 90 points coming in here. You held them to 70 points. More impressive, Kiki Moore was 0-7 in the second half. She really never got her game going.
I think Haley D'Angelo and Alicia Powell did a great job defending her. They were really charged with trying to slow her down a little bit because she runs the offense for them, and I think they did a great job.
And Alicia Powell with the 28 points, and Mika Martinez 28 points.
Alicia Powell
smiling big now.
Today. Yeah, she definitely stepped up today. We're proud of her. She got back into her rhythm. She's been in getting shots up, and she was able to knock them down for us today.
And one thing about Pacific, certainly Kendall's one hell of a player.
Absolutely. She was getting those transition baskets really easy in the beginning, and we had to do something to slow her down a little bit, but she's a really good player, and she's going to have a good year.
Well, nice to see you smile. It makes a trip to Annapolis just a little bit easier, right, Coach?
A little bit.
Okay, we got Alicia Powell coming up right here. Come on, Alicia, put the headset over here. Congratulations. What a big win that is for you girls.
Thank you.
Let me just move that microphone a little bit closer there. So 28 points for you. Talk about the game plan coming into today.
Well, the game plan was to definitely defend and take care of their transition, which we didn't do a great job of, but I think we definitely took care of their threes, and we're just trying to pressure and run. That's what we do. We run.
Early on, we saw them throwing the ball up and down the court. It almost looked like a quarterback onto a receiver deep. Did you know they were going to do that?
We were told that they were going to transition hard, but we didn't know they were going to rim run, and she was just beating us down the floor in the beginning. We had to adjust.
And talk about Coach wanted in the beginning of the game. She talked about building confidence for Sabrina Gerardo. She had 13 blocks on the game.
Sabrina, she did what she does. Last year, she was tremendous in blocks, and this year she's going to be tremendous in blocks, and that's what we need her to do, and she did it today.
And you, besides the 28 points, had some nice steals there. You're making your presence felt underneath the boards as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just try my best, get my 100% effort every time I play, and however the game goes, I go with it.
And talk about coming out here, we're talking with John earlier, that you guys could have came out flat against a great opponent like this after the loss from St. John's. Guys came out like tigers.
Yeah, we could have came out flat, but we rallied and said we needed to turn it around, and this is going to be a big point in our season, and we came out, played hard, and with a lot of energy that we never had before. So
the Gales improved to 2-2, and good luck on your travels down to Annapolis.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, John, the Gales win the game. As Alicia Powell getting high fives and everything. Excitement here at the Heinz Athletic Center.
Getting high five by Gia Dorcasaya, someone who graduated last year, got to watch an exciting game here from the Heinz Center. The Gales pulling off an 83-70 win.
The Gales have really at home given us 3 exciting games here. The win over Arizona, the overtime win to D'Amica Martinez, game-tying basket with time expiring. Then they certainly against the game against Bowling Green, a game they could have won, and now coming out here against Pacific. And I'll be honest, I didn't think this team had a chance of winning this game.
After the St. John's game, morale was definitely down, but you know what? They came out today. They started off hot, and I think that's what Billy Gotzi really liked to see, is because she saw her team come out on fire offensively. D'Amica Martinez carried them for the first 10 minutes of this game, and then you got to looking at the final numbers. D'Amica Martinez finishes with 28 points, 8 of 11 from the field. Alicia Powell finishes with 23 points. She was 7 of 11 from the field. She also had 6 rebounds. Haley D'Angelo with a season-high 11 points. Joy Adams with yet another
total.
double.
It was just a complete team effort. And for this team to be 8 of 16 from the floor against St. John's, 2 of 17 from 3, and again come out against a team like Pacific, and really they dictated the game.
Yep.
Pacific didn't. I thought Pacific was going to dictate to Iona. Iona dictated to Pacific.
Well, the one thing we can say about the Pacific Tigers is that Kendall Kenyon is a phenomenal talent for them. She finishes the game with 24 points, 12 rebounds, 10 of 11 from the field. She also had 2 assists and 2 blocks. She also had 3 steals. So you got to look at Kendall Kenyon. This Pacific team is very, very talented, but Iona played their best game of the year thus far.
Oh, without question. And Coach talked about building confidence with Gerador. She didn't get it done offensively, but she made a statement defensively.
13 blocks, a new career high for Sabrina Gerador. The Gales will next be in action this Sunday when they are at Navy in Annapolis. The game is set to tip off at 2 o'clock. I will be on air at 1:40 to give you the broadcast. Then next Wednesday, the Gales will be home against Wagner. Mike, I want to thank you for joining me courtside today.
My pleasure. Enjoy the trip down there, and certainly when you win a game, it makes traveling much easier and the bus ride much easier. And make sure when you guys are eating lunch on the bus that Gerador doesn't swap those sandwiches back when you're throwing them out to everybody.
The Gales win this one 83-70 over the Pacific Tigers. We'll be back on air Sunday at 1:40 when the Gales take on the Navy Shipmen. John Stanko, Mike DeMurtis here courtside from the Heinz Athletic Center. Thank you everyone for tuning in and enjoy your night.